Well done. Well done. So, Fatman.
So Canadian. Wait. What? Wait a minute.
Not this week.
Hold
Next-
on.
Next week.
Wait a minute. You broke out of rehab?
Shh. Don't tell anyone. I only got a week.
I'll be back next week.
He'll be back.
I have a feeling by the end of the episode you're gonna run away because they're gonna come and try to find you.
I'm pretty sure the anger from the past week or so will catch up with me. But we'll talk more about that. You know, on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. It's Sleazy.
It's the fat man.
Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. Today, we're going to be talking about Elimination Chamber. But first, let's go around the horn. First of all, we have the gentleman that is the greatest AFL fan of all time. Mr. Heavy G is here with us.
You got it from the Fremantle Dockers, the home of the Elimination Chamber. How are we this evening, gentlemen?
Gentlemen, where?
I love how your first name is Heavy and your last name is G.
Mr. G. And of course,
Are you related to Warren G?
Yes, I am related to
Big
her.
dog.
So you regulate.
He
I
regulates.
do regulate.
What do you regulate?
He just regulates. That's all it is.
Right now, my blood sugar.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. AccuCheck himself. God damn it. How
Hi-yo.
dare you? Yes. Proud Pop. How can I continue on after that one?
Yeah.
Ryan Williams is here with us today. Proud Papa. Master Blunt Roller himself.
Master butt roll and the king of the kidney stones.
I was going to say, with my extra thing in my dick.
Hey.
The king of kidney stone style. Hiya. We definitely needed that after this past week. We've had a couple of major deaths in the past week,
Especially locally, but we'll touch on them.
Yeah. And then something that's pissed me off very, very recently, so we'll get into that.
And I'm assuming that has something to do with one of the deaths.
You'd be correct.
I'm surprised it wasn't our use of a word talking about that cunt stable from GCW last week.
Which one was that?
Multiple times.
I let it go. It was fine. Don't worry. I wasn't on the show. I was in rehab.
You escaped from rehab.
Well, I escaped to get on this episode.
That's the sound of the police.
Let's talk about the chamber.
All right. Did anyone watch the pre-show?
I did,
No.
and it was ungodly early.
Wait. Sleazy did not watch the pre-show when there were 2 Asians on it.
Right?
Who successfully defended championships.
Yes.
I also did not watch
Rare.
the show.
Fucking rare.
As the Proud Papa, shout out to the fucking chili outfit out of Candice LeRae out of Bluey. That was fucking deadly.
Yeah.
Well, Bluey
Had
is
Gargano,
Australian, mate.
had Gargano showed up dressed as Bandit, I would have lost it.
Well, I mean, Bluey is from Australia, mate.
Yeah, but Bluey's the daughter.
Bluey freaks me out. All right. Main show. Women's Elimination Chamber match. We have Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan versus, I've not said this in a very long time, I'm almost spelled backwards, versus Tiffany Stratton versus Raquel Rodriguez. 32 minutes, 15 seconds. John Kent gave this 3.5 stars. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
3.5 stars. Wow.
That's what John gave it.
Wow.
Is he under or over?
He's an underrating piece of shit. 4.5 stars. Let's start off with I'll get there. Bunch of notes, obviously, because I actually sat down, spent some time watching this because
you were in rehab. You have nothing
I'm working on. Let me finish the bit, you fuck.
No,
I had a lot of time in rehab, so I was able to do a lot of notes. A couple sloppy spots with Becky and Naomi, but nothing too major. The split leg drop was cool from the chamber wall. Goddamn, Tiffy time, motherfuckers. Really. Holy shit. Even the double Simone drop spot was botched, but they did a great job of recovering it later on. The sunset flip bomb was great. I love the fact that they let Tiffany Stratton get the pin there.
These all sound so far like stupid, nitpicky reasons. Like really dumb reasons.
They are, which is why it only went down to 4.5 stars. But I'm justifying not 5 stars, man. Okay? I love the fact. Here's something that was unintentional, but I think actually made it better. Raquel coming out with no makeup on. Now Raquel suffers from psoriasis, I believe it is. So she couldn't.
It's mask. It's mast cell activation syndrome.
Okay,
The
thank
genes
you.
are fucked, is what we're saying.
Yeah, basically. Basically, cells in her body it can create havoc in her system.
That's great to know the disease. I didn't know it. I thought it was psoriasis. I was under the impression it was psoriasis, but it was that. Okay, cool. The point I wanted to make out of it is that her coming down with not makeup honestly made her look like a fucking baller even more so. Like, I'm all business. I don't give a shit if I'm wearing makeup or not. I'm just going to fuck everyone up in this match. And I think it enhanced her showing. The shine that she took throughout the match was amazing. All the spots looked nasty and great. Even having her kick out of a triple pin was great. Just everything fucking just... Mwah. People are going to talk about, Tiffany. This is going to be Tiffany Stratton's breakout moment, but I believe this is Raquel's best match to date, without question. The finish I actually loved as well. Having just that immediate. What's that?
Oh, it was like bang bang, wow,
bang bang, done. Yeah, you didn't really expect it. I thought it was a great and fresh finish for a chamber match. And like I said, Tiffany, Raquel, this was their breakout moment for the main roster, and I am happy to see them become great performance up to this point, and we'll see how it goes from there.
But can you really say it was her breakout moment when she's been a tag champion and...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you for that.
Absolutely. I to a point, I agree with it, but I don't believe they put as much emphasis on Raquel as they did with this specific match as a singles competitor. Like, it's like saying that, they pushed her to the moon because, you pushed the Usos to the moon. They're the breakout team for the Usos. It's not a breakout moment for Jay specifically when he's a part of the Usos. I believe this match was really a breakout moment for Raquel as a solo competitor.
Raquel was the biggest person in the chamber, so she had the big person in the chamber spots. I got to get this out of my head because as soon as Fat Man said it, it stuck in me. I was like, what do you mean you haven't said I moan backwards in the wall? Sure, she's been in TNA and we've been talking about it, but I run TNA. This was the best women's chamber match there's ever fucking been. The crowd booing the shit out of Liv Morgan for eliminating Tiffany Stratton was a crazy spot. Just in my mind, like, of what I can remember of that match that stood out was Tiffany's over and fucking turned Liv Morgan heel, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Coming out with the cry about it in the Ruby Riott look. I popped for that. Like, the entrance coming out.
Mm-hmm.
When Raquel Gonzalez came out, or Rodriguez, or whatever the fuck she's calling it. But Triple H fucked that up, too, so I don't feel so bad now. When Raquel came out, I was like, she looks some weird. Oh, she's not wearing any makeup. And then you find out after because of all the stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason Jade couldn't have been in this match and lost and not look like $1 million still. I get why they didn't put her in it, because they didn't want her to eat a pin and look strong. I get the premise of it, is what I mean. You could have put her there and put her in Raquel's spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, great, best women's chamber match there's ever been.
So Sleazy's gonna call me an underrated piece of shit. I give it 4 stars.
You underrating piece of shit.
For half a star, mind you.
Right. The star of the match was 100% Tiffany Stratton. That match was
This is only
she
for
was
half it.
Yeah, and that half was the best part of the match. Like, legit. Like, once she got eliminated, the match kind of fell flat to me. Like, I don't know why. It just did.
They eliminated people in a way that you weren't absolutely positive Becky was going to win that. Up until when Liv pinned
Bianca.
Raquel, that's when I was like, Becky's winning. But it happened so fast, there didn't need to be that build-up. That's why that finish worked.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when Sleazy said it was a fresh finish for the chamber match when we saw the same finish live for a chamber match. Yeah, Albany, New York.
That was how many years ago?
Doesn't matter. He said it was
how
fresh.
many fucking years ago?
Doesn't
was
matter.
that?
They did
how
it in a
many
chamber
years
match.
ago? How
Doesn't
many
matter.
years ago was that?
Doesn't matter.
How many fucking years
Doesn't
ago
matter.
was that?
It does matter because if it's that over
I
under
said
10
fresh,
years.
not brand new.
Over or under 10 years.
Way over.
Over.
Way over? That's
Way
right.
It's fresh. It's
Yeah.
fresh.
No, it's not.
If you can
That's a
reboot,
first for me being a fan. For
First-
newer fans that wouldn't know that. For me being a fan, I went, oh, they just redid the finish to that one chamber match.
First is
Literally the first thing I thought.
In 1968, they did a dusty finish where George Hackenschmidt took his left testicle and threw it over his left shoulder, and they just redid that finish in 2024, so therefore it's not a fresh finish. Holy shit, why do they keep repeating spot after spot like this?
then nothing's really fresh if you think about it.
Of course not. If you listen to Fat Man, nothing ever has been innovated in the history of professional wrestling.
since we Papa, Frank Gotch.
Ever.
Right?
Ever. Armbar.
Armbar, arm drag.
But no, going back, it predictable. Lynch was winning 100%. I honestly, there was never a point to me in the match where I thought Lynch was losing that match.
And
Never.
that right there to me is why I call you jaded.
You can call me jaded, but here's the thing: I like 4 stars is a hell of a match.
I'm not knocking on
But
that.
I'm just saying, like, to me, I'm just like, never in the point I thought Becky was in danger of losing that match. Never.
Wait a second. Who the hell did Raquel think she was? Sid?
She did not break a leg, so
Fucking took the words out of my mouth.
no. But no, I just, and to be honest, spoiler, theme of the night. Never did I thought the predicted winner was ever going to lose. So,
Well, spoiler, the Raw.
Here's the thing.
The men's elimination chamber match was 1 Raw guy, 5 SmackDown guys for the Raw title.
right.
It's Blue Meanie.
What the hell's going on with this guy?
Man, David Zoolander let himself fucking go.
It's that sugar that we were talking about earlier. Really don't.
That's that pure sugar blue steel look.
It's La Tigre, sir.
La Tigre.
But and another thing to back my point, predictable is not necessarily bad.
Fair. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So
Finish for La Tigre.
all right, heavy G, go ahead.
I
Well,
gave
he's
it
last.
4 stars as well. The Naomi sunset flip botch early at the thing with Becky Lynch.
Becky.
I think they missed out on I think Tiffany Stratton was the star of that match.
100. She was the glue that held that match together.
I think they missed out on an opportunity to really push her. I wish she could have maybe got the pin on if she would have got a pin on Bianca, if she could have eliminated Bianca and really gotten like a big pin, I think that could have really pushed her as well. Give Raquel Rodriguez credit for what she went through. I don't know if you read about like what happened with her. Like I said, it's called mast cell activation. Basically, what all can happen to her is basically her body attacked itself. It can result in a lot of different things. Like her body can actually go into anaphylactic shock. Her body can result in like diarrhea, constipation, lightheadedness, sweating. Like she actually went to, I believe they said it was a massage therapist that would actually did like lymphatic massage to like help her with that. And people were saying, "Oh my God, she looks terrible." I mean, really? Because she wasn't wearing makeup? But like Sleazy said, it made her look badass. And
Okay, whoever said she looked terrible can go fuck themselves for one.
yes, yeah,
Because she did not look terrible at all.
The
no,
problem is it looked so noticeable.
Right.
yeah, but who cares?
Noticeable isn't bad.
Right.
That guy was.
The
No.
live roll up of Bianca, but no, I think the bang bang ending was great. The swan, I think Stratton swanton off the top of the cell was awesome.
Mhm.
All in all, like you guys said, one of the best women's chamber matches I've seen. So yeah, it was great opening for the show. Great opening for the show.
All right, Mr. Zoolander, give us a look.
Ooh.
That's it right there. Yeah.
One look. So what forgive me, I walked in midway through.
First
Women's-
match.
Women's Elimination Chamber, buddy.
Women's solid 3.5. Good start.
Well, cool.
Good start.
Nice,
Good start.
nice anal cyst on this.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of Becky going over, but it was kind of predictable. Still kind of a fun little match. A little messy in the beginning. At the same time, I kind of wish there was a little more to it, but hey, it's a solid open. Listen, solid open. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was good.
He's pulling the sleazy. Meh, 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars. It's
You wanted more. I'm sitting here going, outside of short botches, this was a perfect match. You know?
Who would you like to have seen go over?
And I'm usually fucking brutal on women's matches because usually they're not very good. This was the opposite of not good.
Listen, this entire, like, it was good, but the others were better.
Interesting.
And I'll get into it more once we talk about the card.
Okay.
Ryan, I haven't said this in a little bit. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
The Judgment Day defends against the New Catch Republic. 17 minutes, 25 seconds. Can't gave this, again, 3.5 stars. Ryan, you're the tag team wrestling enthusiast.
Shout out to commentary, because I really do appreciate commentary doing good stuff and explaining names, explaining how the New Catch Republic is a tribute and it's their new thing and it's going over. This match was fucking deadly. the blackout on the screen, I watched it and I was like, why did my screen go black? That's so weird. And then to go to read on later, the full front row was flipping off Dom.
Well,
I thought they were like blacking out a sign.
I
No,
thought
it was just it was that to Dom by like a whole front row.
Oh.
Dominic Mysterio should have one of those tag titles. I don't think they should lose the tag belts. I think they should do the Freebird rule and hold them for a while to just give Dom another reason for everybody to hate Dom because it's so good. And for anybody online that ran their mouth about, oh, they turned down Dom's fight, I don't give a fuck. That added to it if they did, because you could still hear Dom, but that crowd was loud. Right? Right, kids died, because if they're going to stay this way, Awesome Truth are winning 2 tag titles at WrestleMania.
Yep.
I do have something to add.
No, go ahead.
To yours.
No, go ahead.
Did you watch the weeklies? Dom versus Gunther? Sign me up immediately.
Dom versus Gunther, and then on the flip side, our wonderful 2-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Round the Truth Killings. Our Truth is teaming up with D-Generation X.
oh yes.
I hope they parody it. God, I hope they do.
Time for, give me it.
All right,
And it's the right two to do it.
Deets, talk about the match.
Did Ryan give his rating?
Ryan don't get ratings.
Unless it's an actual 5-star match, I'm like, I can't deny that. I like most matches, unless it's like real shit, and then I'm still like, I can defend that.
Fair enough.
He tries to defend it. How about that?
Fair enough. Listen, another bag of good. 3.5. I agree. But at the same time, Tyler Bate should never be in the second position. Let him open.
4 matches on the card. What are you going to do?
Still, doesn't matter.
Okay, what do you put in second? Look at this card.
Back-to-back chambers.
4
That's
matches. Yeah, back-to-back chambers.
literally the only other way.
Why not?
No way.
Why not? I just appreciate.
Unless every match is a chamber match, shout out TNA Lockdown.
Yeah.
Fucking Mark.
Terrible idea.
Love TNA Lockdown. Fuck you guys. That was wicked. Every
The
match.
only reason why TNA Lockdown exists is because they were too lazy to take down the cage after one of the matches. Fuck them.
That's normally why you make it
Adam
the
McKinnon
first match
pay-per-view,
for the
there we
last
go.
match.
Fucking the TNA.
Fucking the TNA.
Fucking the TNA.
Stop being-
Well, I still don't get your
Yeah.
thinking. Tyler Bate.
So I like when Tyler gets an open because he sets a tone for everything. Because after this match, everything starts to climb up. So because I
The
really
2
looked at
other
that,
matches
and the main event was great.
I don't. Okay, so if you're talking about how stuff goes up, I think the card hit here with the women's chamber and never dipped down.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, no.
I thought it's after like the tag match, everything started to click really well. That's all I'm saying. Let the big strong boy go first. Let him set the pace.
Is that what the chamber match was supposed to do?
No, that's what the Kabuki Warriors.
The
were
other
supposed to do.
chamber match was supposed to do.
And it did.
Because Rhea was.
How do you know?
absolutely-
You didn't watch
I
it.
know, right?
Rhea absolutely was main event in this card.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had they come out, did you hear the rumor after that Bronson Reed was supposed to fight Seth for the title, but Seth was injured?
And didn't Bronson
And Bronson had a kid.
had a kid?
Bronson had a kid. He was never making the show.
Yeah.
But when was the kid born, boys? Because I can tell you right now.
He came 2 weeks early, but he said in a tweet that he was never making the show.
Yeah.
Because the kid was going to be born right around the time the chamber match was happening.
Right.
Or the chamber show was happening. So he was never making the show.
I'm
According
just
to
saying,
him.
it's not unlike WWE to promote a match 2 weeks out. That kid come out and he was like, "Boss, I'm ready to go. I'll see you in 2 weeks." Like,
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that this is what Bronson had said.
Yeah. Heavy G.
I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. I mean, Dom's heat. I mean, that's just nuclear. I mean, he could just. I mean, he doesn't even have to do anything, and he did just boo him out of the building. I liked the way Damian Priest worked with the smaller guys. I mean, he was the biggest guy there, and he actually did some pretty decent selling for Bate and Dunn. I didn't like his post spot that he did was absolutely horrific. Like he did this, and he wasn't even close to the post. Like his head was like barely past the turnbuckle, and his hands hitting the post.
Yeah, and then the Razor's Edge spot.
Oh, that
sucked too.
Yeah, that was bad. Bates airplane spin with him. That was like almost Cesaro-esque, I guess you could say. I love the double burning hammer. That was pretty cool.
The Burning Hammer.
Burning hammer.
Burning Hammer.
Yeah, they're calling it the Birmingham.
Oh, they're calling it the Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the finish with Finn grabbing the leg and having the double south of heaven. I thought it was a pretty good match. A lot of decent spots. I mean, Finn selling the hand throughout the match after he did the finger thing, especially after the match. He kept like doing that afterwards. I mean, to me, I love the little things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just love it. So I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was. I mean, I like the whole card, but I gave that 4 stars.
I also gave it 4 stars. Predictable. There was no way New Catch Republic is winning the tag titles. Like, there's no way Jay Briscoe is winning the ROH World title. But still a great match. I mean, really, really great. Again, he talked about the post spot and then the Razor Edge spot that was really, really bad.
Yeah.
I think Dom getting kicked out was their attempt to try to be like, oh, there's no Judgment Day. Maybe these guys could win. Again, me being, I'll quote line, jaded, never once thought that they were going to lose this match. So, but still a great match. They put on a hell of a show. Sleazy.
I don't know why everyone's so happy about this match. I thought it was 3 stars.
Thank you.
It wasn't bad. I think it was. I hate to kind of echoes Fatman sentiment here, but it's true. You know, the winner was never in doubt. I think. Okay, first and foremost, I know they have this. You know why they're calling themselves New Catch Republic. It's a stupid fucking name. I'm sorry. They're 2 fucking brawlers. They're not catch wrestlers. What the fuck are you doing here?
They should have just called it British Strong Style like they normally would have done.
Yes. Well, here's the other problem I have with the team itself. I
think I have more to add to that.
Okay, go for it.
The reason I say that is, now that just hit me, I don't think they owed the trademark for it. I think the other fatty does.
Oh, Trent Seven?
Seven owns it.
Yeah.
And he is currently not there.
Right. He may or may not be in. He's in some rando, little known promotion that no one knows about.
Ryan and I are going to fucking punch you in the dick.
But I agree with him, though.
It's a very small target to hit, but I think we can find it.
You can't fucking find it. How dare you even try?
Wow.
No, my issue with the tag team as a whole is, A, they were too new to come up here. Number 2 is that they both came off of runs where they were paired against another guy with another guy in a tag team that was way bigger. So when you do a babyface and peril spot like that, it's kind of weird that the hot tag goes from little guy to the other little guy when both of them are smaller than Finn Balor are. So it's, I think that they didn't do enough homework to show that they could, hang even though being smaller at that moment. If they had gone to, maybe they faced War Machine or Viking Machine or War Raiders or whatever the fuck they're called.
You're wrong. Tyler Bate is booked as Big Strong Boy. Been booked like Big Strong Boy since fucking 2016, 2017.
Yep. Absolutely know what you're talking about. Does not work here. Doesn't work here right now. You have to redo the work from day one. And the thing is that the Big Strong Boy isn't Tyler Bate in the match. It's Pete Dunne. That's how they booked it. Because the babyface apparel was Mr. Looks like he's wearing tighty whities, Tyler Bate. So I from a smart perspective that knows Tyler Bate and knows Pete Dunne, yes, that works. But from a casual fan who's just being reintroduced to this brand new tag team that may not know the history of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, you got to do some pre-work there, and there wasn't enough. But maybe they did more.
I don't think that's bad. If that's your first time seeing Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, good showing. They look great against the fucking undisputed tag team champions. And unless
they got beaten
like Batman, you could have
together.
won them.
They took one finisher together, and that was the end of them. You know what I mean?
How dare someone lose to a guy's finish?
Right? Well, not even a finish. A half a finish. Because he did it to both of them at the same time. He didn't even bother focusing on beating one guy. He said, fuck it, I'll beat them both.
What are you talking about?
Double South of Heaven.
Yeah, he did. He hit two.
Of the finish.
Point being. That's it. That's all I've got for you.
Moving along.
Your nitpick of the match is their tag team name. Cool.
No, I thought it was. I thought it was an okay match. It wasn't anything to fucking write home about.
3 stars.
3 stars.
That's not an okay match.
3 stars.
That's a good match.
Fuck
3.5.
you.
You're right.
I just said it was a good match.
You just said it was an okay match.
It was a
Good
decent match. I
Decent
started
match. F1.
my entire thing started with it was a good match. It was 3 stars.
It was a good match. That
It just
you know,
wasn't 4 stars that you fucking overrating pieces of shit love to put out there.
I would have given it 4 stars if I had a different team name.
I still wouldn't.
At least he's standing by his conviction.
Are we going to talk about the Grayson Waller effect segment or no?
Why not?
I skipped it.
Quick little dip on it. It was fun. Poor Austin Theory.
Of course. It pretty much
Way
sums it up.
better for Grayson Waller to do this than actually have a match.
Yeah, but we're eventually going to get Waller
Theory.
and Theory at Mania now, and I don't want that.
Because the SmackDown airs yesterday, because this, for people listening on Spotify and for people listening now, SmackDown's in a couple of years. I don't think that's going to lead to Theory Waller. I just think that was, they'll deal with that on Friday. And it's just going to be, yeah, why'd you leave me out to dry? Okay. We're still buddy. You know what I mean?
Still buddy.
Yeah, you talk shit to the boys. The boys weren't going to punch me. They just wanted to punch you. So I went, well, you did run your mouth.
Yeah, it was to set up Cody Rock eventually. Maybe Night 1 Mania. Maybe. I wouldn't do that, but that's all I know. I'm just a jaded fuck.
The fact
It all has to hinge on Rollins with his health.
What are you talking about?
Between like Rock and Cody. Rock and Cody will be night 1 if Rollins is not officially cleared.
What?
Why would they run Rock and Cody at WrestleMania?
I don't think they should. One, Rollins pretty much said, I don't know if this is kayfabe or not, that he's close. He'll be back by Mania in that segment. So he's gonna fight McIntyre. Spoiler alert. But
Shocker.
for the next match, but like,
how long we got till Mania? Like 5-6 weeks? Jesus Christ. 40
days.
Yeah, 40 days, yeah.
So almost 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go. Because
Right?
there's no other pay-per-views for main roster.
nope.
You might get a special episode of Raw or SmackDown, but realistically, we got This is your time. You're building the Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't think they should run.
No.
The main event night one should be Seth McIntyre.
Nope.
The main event of night one should be Bailey. Io.
Bailey,
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you.
The opening match would be Seth McIntyre.
Probably.
With McIntyre going over.
Yes.
Good night, I love you.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think McIntyre's going to win.
You think the cash in finally happens?
No. I think what's going to happen is that Becky's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship and we get an Eddie. Yeah.
The WWE, no, the
Women's
World
one.
title. Yeah.
Yeah. So we get the Eddie Benoit ending.
You can do.
No.
You could do that at the start
Why
of
not?
the show if you open
Yeah.
with Becky and Rhea, and Seth still can't lose the title later on.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. You could very well do that. But you're going to have that moment where the two of them are together with both the World Heavyweight Championships.
I disagree. I think the fact that that moment was just there and it passed them will drive the two of their characters crazy. Like it was there, that moment, that little window of time. We both could have had this.
Didn't they? Well,
But
They
would
never
both
had the
hold-
two of the same title. You know what I mean? Because it's basically the same title. It's not. It's not just like it's
Wasn't
effective.
wasn't Seth the champion while Becky was the women's champion? And they feuded with like Corbin and like Lacey Evans.
They did, but I'm talking about the two titles look exactly alike.
The actual appearance of them. Yes.
Yes.
I get what you're saying.
The most dominant couple in sports entertainment, Seth and Becky, with the same fucking titles. You know what I mean? That's where I'm going with all that. That's all. Maybe they'll do it. Maybe they won't. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that.
Like it gives her a real shining cap next to the Rousey win, and it continues on her legacy. I appreciate that.
All right, Heavy G, thoughts on the segment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a big segment guy in the middle of. I mean, if it was as good as maybe a Piper's Pit or something, not a fan of Grayson Waller. I
have no idea.
hit the B button, just run right through it.
That's only because back when you were a kid watching wrestling, it was so fucking real.
Yeah.
Still real to me, damn it.
Hey, when you see oh, what the hell is his name now? When you get old, you get senile here. I want to say Maury Povich, but I don't know it's not right. Big guy with the big mouth that got his fire extinguisher shot in his face by
Morton Downey Jr.
Morton Downey
There you
Jr. Morton Downey Jr. Yeah, it was great.
Okay, quick. I know he's going on to the next segment, so I want to quickly talk about this because Heavy G kind of brought it up here. The time from the end of the Judgment Day match to the beginning of the Chamber match, how long was that? I know the number. I'm interested to hear the people's thoughts here of how long that was.
Not a clue. I fast forwarded through it.
32 minutes and 59 seconds.
Minutes?
I watched it Sunday morning.
So Ryan said 32 minutes and something seconds.
59 seconds.
Okay, Deets.
I think it was like 46 minutes.
Okay, Heavy G.
I'm gonna say 38.
Fat Man, you got a guess?
7.
52 minutes.
Get the gimmick in.
52 fucking minutes.
That's what I mean. You had 4 matches, and that was probably the longest segment of the freaking show.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It was an it's interesting to see that between, and obviously I fast forward through it because I don't give a fuck.
Same.
But the reality of the show was that it was a 4-match card, so you had to kind of pad it a little bit.
Chamber matches were 35 minutes, sure.
And yes, And that's the other thing is that you had some decent length matches in there, and it's almost kind of towards the Rumble in that respect. So you got to do something different, I guess.
At least with the Rumble, the match is still going as the 30 people are coming in. Like when the match starts. With the Chamber, you got all 6 entrances first before the match starts, right?
Right.
And you noticed in the Chamber match, every single entrant, once one got in the pod, they all did a nice little lap.
Okay, we're talking about the men's. Do the men's now because I want to talk about this.
Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Versus Sleazy's favorite wrestler of all time, Logan Paul. 36 minutes and 55 seconds. Kenton gave this 4 stars.
This match was fucking awesome too. Logan Paul and a Sharpie can do no wrong inside of Elimination Chamber.
Goddamn right.
Kevin Owens trying to headbutt himself through the pod.
That's good.
The sheer moment of when Logan Paul pulls out brass knucks, starts loading it up, and all of a sudden you just see this tattooed fuck just jump out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I appreciate. Oh,
He's just so good, just coming out of nowhere, and just grabbing that and just hitting it. Oh,
if this match leads to a multi-man U.S. title match at Mania with Orton and Owens and LA Knight and AJ Styles, that's how there's rumors of a 5-way match might come out of this.
I would love it.
Fucking great. I like this match because it was different than the women's. The women's was fast-paced and go, 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 go. The men's was more slow and methodical and taking your doing like the people that were in it, and it worked to the moments, not just the all crazy stuff. It was the big impact moments.
I totally agree. I mean, I miss the greats on the outside of it, but
The wrestlers don't.
It was the other day they were.
But my greatest the best part for me is when LA Knight was throwing. Was it LA Knight that was throwing Logan Paul into Owens' pod, and Owens was
On the inside, yeah.
Owens was punching the pod at the same time. Oh, that was fantastic.
and I appreciated them finally miking up the pods
Yes.
and putting a camera in the pod. Logan Paul, genius. Sweet mother of geniuses. 4.5 stars.
Man.
Heavy G, what'd you give it?
I gave it 4.5. I mean, everything.
What was it missing?
What?
That's what he says to anyone who gives a match 4.5 stars. What is it missing?
Or what was you missing?
Yeah, why wasn't it a thing? Anything from 4.5 up. If you're going to say 4.5, you might as well say 5. Is what my mindset was always been on it. So if you say 4.5, what was it missing that it wasn't a 5-star
The
match?
fact that Michael Cole called a body slam a Michinoku driver.
Valid, sir.
McIntyre body slams LA Knight and he calls it a Michinoku driver. What? And the fact that
Well, the commentary.
how long was Logan Paul stuck in the cage stuck in the chamber at the end of that match? He was what? It was what, 2.5 minutes?
He was dead. It's fine.
How dare he sell a finisher?
For that damn long? I just think that, but other than that, I mean,
Bless you.
Sorry.
awkward. Drew McIntyre's awkward crossbody, that kind of looked. He got kind of hit.
That's a big son bitch coming off.
Well, I get it, but I liked Owens. Someone said he was going to do a choke slam in the match for a Make-A-Wish kid, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It was me.
Yeah, and he did
Right.
that. That was cool. Orton selling the back injury throughout the whole match.
I like
thought was
that.
good. The little things like that, I kind of like that, but I mean, the ending when he just came up and he walloped Orton, and Orton crumbling after he gets hit, like what he used to do with the super kick with Michaels.
All right, so
He just collapses in a heap.
we're running a little long, so let's just keep this.
Are
Right,
we?
so 4.5.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
crap.
Lucky.
And we're only on 4 matches, dude.
Yeah, we're only on the
Imagine
third
if
out of
we
4
really
matches.
Damn, Grayson Waller.
Sleazy, what'd you give it?
3.5. KO's a national treasure.
Canadian.
Loved Logan Paul's drawings on the fucking thing. I fucking hate him, but god damn it, he makes me want to love him.
Him, Orton, and Owens in a 3-way Mania is going to fucking steal the show.
Absolutely. The only other option that they really have at this point is a ladder match.
And that gets LA Knight. Oh my god.
Put that
Right?
bitch in a TLC.
Right?
Old school.
I do have a couple of issues with the match. One was a technical issue. Did anybody notice how many times people got caught in the shadow in the middle
Yep.
of the ring? That drove me fucking nuts.
That stupid
Like,
W
there
they
were-
put on top of it.
There was moments where they were trying to do this huge standoff and Drew's face is fucking covered or Orton's face is fucking covered. It drove me nuts. The other thing was if Logan's nuts were in his nutsack the entire time, why didn't he put him on before he got into the match?
True.
What the fuck? Especially when Owen's literally right there ready to fucking kill him. You know, what the fuck are you doing there? And the other thing I have a problem with is you effectively did the finish twice in the same match. First with Styles, and then Logan. Now, granted, Logan was eliminated as part of the match, but it was effectively the same finish. And I kind of have a problem with that. But in the same breath, this is the last live event before WrestleMania. You got to start feuds. So I got to forgive it a little bit, but I still don't have to like it. That's all.
Okay. 4.25, great match. Another predictable outcome, but it furthered or made WrestleMania feuds out of it. That's my notes. Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley defends against Nia Jax. 14 minutes, 35 seconds. Kent gave us 3.25. Sleazy, you're a women's wrestling enthusiast.
One of the few
I've been
times
waiting for this the entire fucking week.
right? One of the few times where they smartly booked the show top to bottom. Rhea main eventing this mattered so much to her, to everyone in part of this. Couple of quick notes. Love the My Whole chant earlier on. Fuck yes. Nia's Heat was phenomenal in this match. Loved the submissions. It's like somebody taught this woman you can do more than 3 moves in a match now. The frog splash from Rhea, just like Dominic's father used to do. The drop on the table. Fuck me. Don't even move the monitors for that. Ow. The only big problems I have with the match is, first of all, fuck your finish after that table spot. And Rhea goes through a table, takes a finish, barely sells it, and then immediately superplex, riptide. Let's get the fuck out of here. Match otherwise, really good. This was Nia Jax's best match she's ever had. Without question, 4.25 stars.
You overrated piece of fucking shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
This was an okay match for a house show.
Fuck all.
Yeah,
Fuck
go
him.
to fuck.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck all. You
I don't know what fucking... You can call me jaded for that one all you want, but it's true. Rhea
I'm
Ripley
gonna get my
deserved
shit in and
better.
hope you step on the Lego.
I'm wearing the shirt, bitch.
Double.
Rhea Ripley deserved
Double.
a better opponent for her match in her home country.
Not that match.
Shut up, let me finish. Nia Jax fucking sucked in this match. 100% sucked. She was the Nia Jax of old. My best take is, at least she didn't hurt Rhea. She was sloppy the whole fucking match.
Wow.
Absolutely not. I don't know what fucking match
Even
you're watching.
my girlfriend, who doesn't watch wrestling, said that was bad.
I
That
don't know
was
what
bad.
The
I
main
don't know what to
event.
tell you.
Hey, George, you want to read this line so we can just center back?
Go to bed.
Main event between two Australian natives where Rhea Ripley defeated Nia Jax to retain the Women's World Championship was the first time women main evented a WWE main roster pay-per-view and live stream event since when?
WrestleMania 35.
Sooner than, or yes, later than that. WrestleMania 37, night 1,
Night
2021. It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
Sasha and Bianca.
Yeah. He's dying over there because he's
That's 'cause
choking
he's
on his
choking
bullshit.
opinion.
He's choking on his bullshit.
Choking on his bullshit. Yeah.
Listen, I think I might have been the first one in the group to be like, this is Nia Jax's best fucking work.
If that was anybody, any other women on the roster that was smaller than Rhea Ripley, that does not have the same effect. It had to be Nia. Maybe Piper Niven, but Nia was the better choice. She's the more known person, and she has Australian ties.
Yep. I agree with her. I agree with you. It's her best match to date. Her taking the when she got pushed off the top, I was wondering how she was going to take that. She took that without hurting herself. Took the soup. I mean, yeah, maybe the finish might have been quick, but all in all, I mean, I thought it was her. I thought her best match. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was really good.
4-on-1.
So I'm right. All right, news and rumors. Overall, this was a great show. It really was.
Very
Oh
good.
yeah, absolutely.
Back,
For a
back,
4-match card, this was
Format,
great.
yes.
back to back 4-match pay-per-views out of them, by the way.
Yes.
Because the Rumble was only 4 matches. They didn't even have a pre-show match.
Okay. Let's get through the news and rumors, then I'll get to what Sleazy needs to talk to. That's why I was trying to rush through those last 2 matches because that might be a while.
I appreciate it.
Ole Anderson passes away at age 81. Founding member of the Horsemen. My second favorite incarnation of the Horsemen is with Ole.
The
He was
original?
the original, yes.
Yes.
I like Barry a little bit better, but Ole set the tone. Ole was also known as being an asshole in the business.
Yeah.
But
Still held a grudge to WWE until the day he died.
yep.
Yes, he did.
That's how it goes.
R.I.P. Ole Anderson.
Yes.
Ryan,
That's crazy right now. You really think about it. He's an original Horseman, and Ric Flair's still fucking kicking.
Right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Ric Flair, cockroaches, and Twinkies are going to survive the apocalypse.
Keith Richards too.
Oh God. I bet they have a what is it, a canteen where they all put money in together and the last one who survives takes all the money.
Lord.
Tama Tonga coming to WWE?
That's
According to
fucking
who?
dope.
According to who?
Fuck Dave Meltzer!
Thank you.
I'm the only
So in
one
other
that
words,
did that.
we don't know.
Right, or Heavy G was pulling his fuck Andrew Fernandez thing out, but
Yeah.
wrong show.
I got the right one. There it is.
Well done.
All the same, Heavy G, you need to get the wrestling show to buy you a light bright and then do that. Sign up.
I can
pressure still
do that.
I'll put it in the budget for next year.
We have a budget. This is
20
going that.
bucks.
This is going that couple weeks. Shotzi tore her ACL.
God damn it, my fucking daughter.
Your daughter, yeah, Sleazy's daughter. TNA extends Josh Alexander. I don't know how
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
begrudgingly. I don't know how
Yeah.
well Josh Alexander's going to like that. You hear this? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm assuming that we're not doing any other TNA stuff.
No.
What are your thoughts about the whole them being like semi-open about the fact that they kicked Scott out?
I know during the tapings on Saturday, they pretty much had a meeting and they're just all like, listen, you guys are upset. But a lot of the wrestlers had their own separate meeting apparently, and basically said, don't that ruin what we built here. So let's just keep together and see how this goes. And if it's not something we like, then we'll go from there. But let's give it a shot. Good for the talent or the leaders in that locker room. There was, I don't know who it was, but pretty much said, "Hey, let's let's see if this works." I don't think Anthem cares. They're just like, listen, yep, we got rid of him.
Yep.
Oh well.
We're a company. Let's go. You
Yep.
don't want to be here. There's plenty of people dying to be here.
Here's the thing: Scott D'Amore wanted to be there, so
Scott Moore wanted to buy the company.
yeah. So he definitely wanted to be there.
He knew, if what all was true, is Scott Moore knew it was coming out, and he tried to buy the company, so he didn't get kicked out.
Yeah. All right.
Because I know I missed this last week, and I don't know if it was asked because I didn't listen to the whole episode. I only listened to like most of it. Where does Scott D'Amore end up?
Back where he is. Border City and probably little bits, pieces here and there and everywhere. And I don't think he's going to AEW.
Is
That's what you mean.
I wouldn't be shocked if maybe he links up with maybe like an MLW.
Because again, he can still do Border City he can still do that.
I was gonna say, is that still running?
He still has that.
I think he's still running Border City.
Okay.
I'll check.
Yeah. I know he's very successful in real estate.
That's the feds up here in Canada, anyways.
Right.
He's very successful in real estate. That's where he actually makes most of his money.
I was gonna say I don't think he's hurt.
Well, it's him.
Well,
and what's the other fat guy that does real estate?
Conrad?
I thought they weren't linked together at.
No.
Okay.
Not
Actually,
at all.
they just did a 30th anniversary show in October.
Okay.
In Windsor. So.
Fat man.
Hmm.
I gotta bring up GCW April 4th main event for Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 10. Mm-hmm. Mike Ball Speed Bailey versus Nick Nemeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's freaking cool.
Are we going to what day is that? That's Thursday? That's a Thursday. Do we got tickets for an event Thursday? Sleazy?
I believe we do, but I can double check.
No, that's Wednesday.
No, the third's a Wednesday.
Thursday, Friday, no.
Yeah. Because I'm leaving Easter Sunday, which is the 31st. The first is a Monday. The second is a Tuesday. The third is a Wednesday. So the fourth is a Thursday.
Battleground Championship Wrestling.
I knew we were doing something.
When is Bloodsport? What time is Bloodsport?
I'm just on the 2024 events and Wikipedia. It just says GCW on the 4th.
Anyway, keep going. Do you hear this? Adam Page got, quote, hurt during his match. Which...
/ it's an angle.
/ he's faking and the boys didn't know about it, which is bullshit.
/ he is dirt cheats. He will address his pay-per-view thing on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like,
we could actually go to that show, by the way. The Bloodsport show.
When is it?
4 till 6:15.
Where's it at?
Penn's Landing. So it's on the north side of
Philly.
So you basically take... Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's 75 minutes to get from North Philly to South Philly. We could do that.
It's not... Hey, I just found an article saying it's not Meltzer saying Tama Tonga is going to WWE.
I saw that it was
wrestling.
It's Sean. Yeah, Fightful I got.
Oh, whatever.
Well, Fightful might also... they all fucking copy off each other. So...
Normally, I go to the start of the article, no matter where I'm to say where they originally say, because I find like they're really putting that on now. This is where we got this from, so if it comes out wrong, this is who you yell at.
Right. Well, they've been burned enough times.
Good.
And by the way, it's not fully North Philly. It's about It's right off. It's off of Columbus Drive.
Ziggler versus Bailey, worth it.
we-
They're gonna
They
have
also
a-
got Barnett versus Johnny Bloodsport now.
Johnny Bloodsport.
Johnny Bloodsport.
Yep.
Are we
Okay.
doing the Indy Four Horsemen?
What?
Oh, yeah, it's something Dietz put up.
Odd even.
I answered that already. They did it in TNA.
Called Fortune. Yeah.
I have my Indy Four Horsemen.
It's those 4 guys from that one promotion.
Well, it's Sean Carr.
Fuck off.
Sean Carr. Sean Carr. And Sean Carr.
Who the fuck,
Speaking, that's
who the
actually
fuck
good.
would you ever be?
That's
Yeah,
actually
we need to know who the fuck is Sean Carr. T-shirt.
Motherfuckers, I'm telling you right now, spoiler, you booked a wrestling show, you are booking Sean Carr, and he's putting me over.
Okay.
speaking
We'll
of
happily do
local
that.
wrestling, Sleazy, this is where I handing up to you.
So we actually lost somebody local, well, to Fatman now. Anthony Gaines passed away this past weekend. He was only 30. Anthony and I came up in the business pretty much around the same time, give or take. He was like a couple years ahead of me. Anthony was one of those guys that pushed you to be better, whether it was in the ring, backstage, on the mic, whatever. Both Fatman and I worked with him over the years. To say it was a shock is, to me at least, was, an understatement. A lot of people loved Anthony, including me. It's hard to talk about because it sucks that somebody so young died like this, which gets me to the infuriating part.
Before you talk about that,
Yeah.
he was I hate saying that he was a special talent. He was good at everything. I was sitting next to him. He was doing commentary, and I was like blown away. It's like, holy shit, this kid, good in the ring, great on the mic. Anything you asked him to do, did it, and he did it well.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, to say that he was a special talent is an understatement. Nice guy, nicest guys can be, at least to me. But yeah, now go ahead and.
Normally I wouldn't call this shit out because it's the same people all over again. For fuck's sake, if you deal with Keith Zimmer in any fashion, I don't want to know you. Legitimately. This motherfucker had the balls to sit here while everybody's trying to get over this fucking loss to put himself fucking over. This piece of shit is one of the lowest dregs of professional wrestling that I can even think of. We've known this for years, maybe even decades. Fuck this asshole and anybody who associates with him. And I do mean this. Like, if you work for him, don't fucking call me. If you are friends with him, don't fucking call me. Get the fuck away from me because I'm done with it. Life is too short to be fucking dealing with this while we're trying to come together for this. ESW is running a show in a couple weeks. It's called Tough Luck. If you want to, they have shirts and 8x10s there for sale. All proceeds go to his funeral arrangements. Go out there, support him, support the show, support everyone around him. He was very well loved across the state and across the Northeast. So please take time, take moment, and if nothing else, reach out to them and say hey. So on that note,
yeah, I saw what Keith posted, and
Y'all can tell me the backstory later.
we had a relationship with Keith
I
years
didn't.
ago.
Fuck that. I did not.
Um,
I called him Carney piece of shit even when he was doing other shit. He's okay. So here's the reality. Keith Zimmer claims he's the reason why One Night Only came to Excite, and that may be partially true. But the reality is, Moose did all the work to get the show together.
wrong moose.
Different, wrong Moose, but still appreciated.
How am I supposed to know?
Right? It's slushy, but Moose slushy. Anyway, the reality of the situation is he takes credit for a lot of things that absolutely has no business taking credit for, and his resume, which he will happily tell you while this was all going on, by the way, fuck him, overly padded at best. He's a piece of shit that's a carny bastard that's above most carny bastards. And I know a lot of them. I maybe never was in upstate New York, but at least I have more integrity than that asshole.
What I was going to say is,
Sorry.
there you go.
There
We
you go.
kind of had a relationship. He was going to, quote, help us with the podcast.
Just not a drug guy.
Years,
Right?
this was years ago that he reneged on. I met him twice. I will admit the first time, again, not an issue. Second time was the carny piece of shit we know and hate today. Yeah, fuck him.
Do we got an address so we can send a bag of dicks?
Not even edible.
Care of ECPW.
I will. I'll lighten the mood a little bit and talk about the scorecard and say how fucking Al won 3.
Fuck Al.
Fuck Al! What a fucking piece of shit.
He went
You know,
3-0.
Zimmer, Al.
Wow.
I'm running out of things here, guys. So
The light bright.
Sign guy Heavy G over here.
From
Yeah, that's it.
I'm Lodi. Yeah.
Dietz, put yourself over.
At Legendary Deeds, catch me on the X.
Ryan, put yourself over.
Ryan Buckot's Reddit and Twitter. I don't got a Reddit quote this week, but I will put over the fantasy book and Reddit subtweet Reddit again because it's really cool for cool fucking. Oh, that's a cool little spin on things.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy G, put yourself over.
You can catch me and Hall of Famer Fatman every other Thursday night now on the best darn sports show, period 2, on Facebook and soon to come on the YouTube.
I always love that Fat Man looks at the 2 before he puts it up to make sure that it's 2.
Yeah. I'm blind. I can't see.
That was 4.
No, that's 4. That's 4. Because they say diamonds are forever, and so is the 4 horsemen.
Well,
Don't you even.
Not anymore.
well.
I can't do 3 horsemen because that's
There's
kind
at
of
least 4 dead horsemen, isn't there?
got to be right.
There's
Mongo.
Mongo's
Mongo's
not
not
dead.
dead.
Still living.
Oh, Mongo's not dead yet. Ooh,
No.
sorry.
Not dead. You have
Benoit.
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 Kurt Hennig.
Kurt.
I'm not giving you a position in the 4 horsemen. I'm giving you my position in the 4 horsemen.
It's spot in opposition. Fuck you. Now
Fuck
Oli,
you.
Oli, Benoit, Pillman.
Pillman.
Yeah, Pillman. There's 4.
4.
I said Pillman.
Oli, Benoit, Pillman, and Perfect.
I'm perfect.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow. Can you? That's the dead 4 horsemen, buzz.
Yes,
You got
it
the
is.
live 4 horsemen and the dead 4.
Is Barry still alive?
Barry's still alive.
Very still alive, yeah.
He had some heart. Yeah, I know he had some heart issues recently though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Mongo's still.
Can't forget about Paul Roma.
And fucking Mongo baby just got out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Fuck me, dude. I love Mongo.
I'm glad he's still alive.
Glad
I'm at
he's going
TWS. Oh, sorry. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
DJSFatman.
We are SleazyFatman on X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Please go on over there. Give us a like. Videos you can find on twitch.tv/SleazyFatman, youtube.com/SleazyFatman, premium videos on onlyfans.com/The Wrestling Show. Make sure you check out our new collab with John Cena on OnlyFans. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite platform and click that notification icon on YouTube. It really does help us out. You know, wow. You can find all sorts of content. I'm getting flustered because of John Cena. You can find all sorts of content at thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, ton of other cool stuff. You get this podcast every Saturday morning, wherever you get your podcasts, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and Podbean. Don't hesitate to rate us on your favorite platform. Click automatic downloads. It really helps us out. So thanks to Ryan, to Heavy G, to Deets, and as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
So next week, wait a minute. I hear him, Sleazy. You better start running. They're coming to get you. Rehab's coming to get you. All right. He had to run away. So I guess next week we're going to do AEW Revolution.
Oh, fuck.
You got to watch AEW, Deets. I'm sorry.
Shit, it's Sting's last match.
It is.
Oh, fuck. All right. See you later then.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.